Joe Burrow did have a little slow. Joe Burrow did have an appendectomy to start the season. It looks like he's actually getting back to form now.
Excuse me, what was it?
An appendectomy.
Pull out the dictionary, man. That motherfucker spit, man. hey, man. I'm gonna put that on the thesaurus. Pull out that motherfucking thesaurus, man.
Man. But no, he's getting back to form.
Can you use it in a sentence?
Bro, it's just a type of surgery.
Here we are back again. NLS, No Limit Sports. Back for another week. Week 13 was what we're about to get into. Usually we started off with our recap, but before we get into that, what I'm gonna need you to do is pause the video, like and subscribe. Share it to your family, friends, and stuff like that. So we can all make money.
Definitely.
So
get on that.
I'm gonna start with a little introduction. On the end we got D-Boy right over there, Sosa Man, Sonny, Big G, Jeff, AK, Ken Dog.
What up?
So usually we just jump right into recap, but we got something a little different going on here this week. So we all got our shades on. We all got our shades on because we got our shades on. Hey.
How did you do this?
We got our shades on because it's a victory Monday.
Yes.
All right, put the crown on the boy.
Yeah.
Put the crown on the boy.
That's
that motherfucker right there.
Cook it up.
He is him. Yes, sir.
Really do this.
So, hey man, I'm pretty sure y'all saw it from our Instagram, or if not, then we'll have to.
Where is it?
We'll have to take it right here.
It's
right here.
It's right
It's gonna be right now.
Yeah, look at that motherfucker.
They gonna see that.
Look at that motherfucker, man.
Crazy. Making 9 bands out here.
Many more to be put right in that spot there. But here we go. We're gonna jump right into that recap. Devin, thank you for your ticket.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. So we're gonna jump right into our recap.
Hold on, before you sit.
You talk to me.
How do I get like you? How do I get a ticket like you? Can you tell the audience?
What was the mindset behind that ticket?
Can you tell the audience how to get a ticket like that?
It's just it'll be a brief run through for this ticket.
Yeah, I love it.
So to start off, I had a couple basketball plays on that. Got the hometown Toronto Raptors.
We're versatile.
No bias. They're going up against Cleveland. A lot of injuries in that game. Simple. Take the Raptors. That line was too. That money was too free.
Yeah. And not to mention that was pick'em, right?
Close to it.
Okay.
No, I think Raptors were favorites, but I think
That's close.
I forget what it was. I think it was like minus 3.5 or 4.5.
Yeah,
They got the Bulls. Same concept versus the Utah Jazz. Utah Jazz have a fire season so far. Can't have a couple. That team's only good if everybody's playing. Got Mike Conley out. Laurie was game time decision. He still balled out. Close game, little bit of a stress of a game, but Bulls pulled through. Then got the Pittsburgh Steelers money line. I think we're all thinking Steelers this whole week.
Yes, sir.
Line for that game was at 39.5.
That was the game.
So that gave you like the feeling what the game was going to go. It'd be a low scoring game. Yeah. I always like to tease those over unders. So I teased it to 45.5.
Yes,
game ended up 41.
Yes, sir.
Then I had the Najee Harris touchdown. Pittsburgh was great. Been involving him. Started from I think last 2 weeks.
Yeah,
he's getting a lot more touches.
The next one's
you know what? And I got Michael Pittman.
First touchdown. How many touchdowns have you had? How many touchdowns did he have before this game?
Zero.
Come on, man.
Crazy. And
that's a great pick.
Honestly, that's why I took it.
Crazy.
In what game is he gonna get it? What's a better situational game than playing the Steelers?
Yeah.
Prime time.
So that was that. A little bit of stress there too. Waiting for
it
it
was
to
very
come.
stressful.
Kane hit, then just had to wait that game out. Steelers put up that defense. Closed out.
Fire tickets.
Plenty more to go with that one.
Yes, $100 paying 9,100. Not bad.
Cleaned up.
We cleaned up. Do this.
Please.
Yo, you guys gotta tap in with our tickets. Free money. We don't even charge for these tickets. It's always gonna be Saturday or Sunday morning. We post our tickets, so
yes, sir.
Feel free to take them. But make sure you gamble responsibly.
Yes, and make sure, please do not forget to. Please make sure don't forget to like and subscribe.
Yeah, also that as well.
All right, so we're gonna jump into that recap now. First game I'm gonna talk about is New England Patriots. It's just gonna happen. It's just gonna happen. And the Minnesota Vikings. Minnesota Vikings scaved out a 33-26 victory, and Kirk Cousins in prime time looked to knock off the monkey on his back.
Man, come on, man. Look, let me tell you something, bro. There's a reason why there's no jersey here today. I'm actually really disappointed, man. That this game hurt my soul, man. Patriots, we had a really good thing going, man.
Hey,
And
man.
we just fucking threw it down the gutter for no damn reason, man.
Mac Jones looked great in that game.
He didn't look good, but let me tell you who else looked good. Jay Jets, double team, somehow got 139 yards with a TD.
Exactly what you guys said Patriots defense was gonna do.
Yo,
It didn't make a
It
difference.
didn't even make a difference,
It didn't
man.
matter.
Facts, man.
And then
Big
you know what's
problem.
one thing that's glaring? Okay, like just to prove that we did what we were supposed to do. Dalvin Cook had 22 carries, only 42 yards.
Yup.
Come on, man. We held him in check. Double J Jets like we were supposed to. We only gave Ramondre Stevenson 7 carries.
It's crazy.
What the fuck is that?
Yeah,
That's bullshit, man.
Yeah.
That's bullshit, man. But you know what? Vikings were the better team, man. Coming off a big loss off Dallas, man. We expect, bro.
100%.
At home.
At home.
Gotta bounce back.
You got to defend their turf, right?
There's
Kirk-
no bias there.
Beat that prime time.
Yeah. Yeah, man. It's going to happen. Anyways, now we're going to talk about that Buffalo-Detroit game. Detroit played another great game. Buffalo traveled to Buffalo after playing in Detroit on the Sunday prior and flew back to Detroit
Yup.
on the Wednesday night. They did a lot of traveling. They only won by 3. Fortunate to actually win that game. Detroit's been playing some good football, but
Hold up.
Buffalo
man.
stays alive.
You said Buffalo flew to Buffalo last week?
So
No, because they moved.
from
They went from Buffalo to the Lions
yeah.
from last week.
yeah.
So they've been there.
Yeah.
No. They traveled
They
home.
flew back.
They flew back?
Yeah, they
Traveled
flew back.
on
They flew
Monday.
back.
Yo, these games are too close for Buffalo, man. They should be, honestly, should not be this close with Detroit
Yeah,
Lions, bro.
they're shaking
Yeah,
it.
man.
Are we not? They
Detroit
don't.
Lions playing some good football, man.
Same.
But yo,
Brown, man, same
Buffalo
Brown,
Bills,
bro.
bro, they are, I don't know, man.
Josh Allen's hurt.
Josh Allen's out that MVP discussion,
Well,
bro.
He's hurt, man.
So, that
He's
injury
hurt.
is definitely showing, bro. It's definitely showing on
They
film.
hurt.
That's why you can't strictly look at the paperwork.
They lost Von Miller. That's big.
Massive.
That is
That is huge still.
And Goff sold that game, man.
No, we're not
We
going to
had
talk
that.
Was that DJ Chark?
Yeah.
Wide open, right sideline,
Yeah,
walking
Chark.
touchdown.
They blitz, sent a heavy blitz.
Had set up for the field goal, and lo and behold, what happened? You get handed it out by Stephon Diggs and Josh Allen. So that's just how that's going.
Shell coverage.
Shell coverage. Sorry, shell coverage.
Shell.
New York Giants going to Dallas Cowboys. Giants somehow garbage time touchdown cover the
Cover
spread.
the spread.
Cover the spread, but
That's fun.
Dallas Cowboys handle business. It's official to say Zeke is back.
They need a little bit of competitiveness.
Shout out CD Lamb. He had a great game.
Yeah, he had a huge game,
Well,
man.
Yeah, I still don't rock with them boys, but yeah, they played a good game of football. Though they played a good game of football.
Man, that whole game could be summarized with a couple words, man. How about them Cowboys, man? Come on, man. Come on, man. Man, them boys. Them boys, man.
They balled out for sure.
Zeke is back. I know you're scared. He's trying to play. He's trying to play cool for y'all.
That game
He is
is coming
scared
up.
of that team,
That
man.
game is coming up
I
soon.
promise you, I'm not worried about the Cowgirls. I promise.
Hey, one thing that did worry me about that game, like I've been saying, Saquon, 11 carries. The fuck?
Yeah,
What is that?
but
That's
hey,
it.
but how is he gonna get carries playing from behind?
Yeah, no, that was.
How
that
much
was-
did
that
they
was
lose by,
strictly
bro?
situational.
They lost by 8 points, but they're down pretty much double
What
digits
about the
for
half?
second
What was going on in the half?
The second half?
The first half.
The first half, it was a pretty
What was
decent
the
competitive game.
Well, they were loading the box pretty heavy, to be honest.
They're daring Daniel Jones to
11
throw the ball.
carries should not. Okay, but if a team dares you to do something, that doesn't mean you have to do it. Like, come on, man. 11 carries, Saquon Barkley. He got a touchdown, though. That was great.
Yeah.
That was great. That was good for my TD picks.
That's cool. That's cool.
But no, is that not concerning for you? Like,
It is concerning.
11
It's-
carries, that's not.
I need the Giants to just play as bad as possible, as well as the Cowboys, and I'll be okay. So I'm quite. I'm
I'm
okay
worried
with
about the
that.
Cowboys, man. Look like they're going to get OBJ, man. Jay Jones said, I need OBJ on this team.
I'm not worried about CeeDee Lamb.
You should be.
I'm not worried. I'm just saying. I'm just not worried about CeeDee Lamb. Anyways, we had a dumpster juice game. Talk about the Denver Broncos going to Carolina. Sam Darnold makes a return to the starting role and whops up the Denver Broncos somehow,
Yeah.
23-10.
That's crazy.
Denver still doesn't score more than 17 points in an individual match this year.
That's that is actually crazy, bro.
That's horrible.
That's crazy.
Russell Wilson, you get paid
250.
250,
$50, bro, and this is what you're doing? Nah, bro.
Terrible.
Broncos County. Let's ride.
Pause.
Yeah.
I think we gotta
Yeah.
make a that Russ cook hot trash.
Man, Russ is cooking. What's he cooking, AK?
Cooking fucking dog water.
Raw glizzies up in there.
Raw glizzies.
Raw glizzies.
Uncooked glizzies, man. With cereal
Man.
and cheese slices.
Yeah.
We'll try and put the picture up here. You know what
Y'all
I'm
go see
saying?
that. They gonna see that.
Man, they need to close the kitchen for him, man. They need to close the kitchen.
Don't let Gordon Ramsay see what he cooking, bro.
I don't care paying $250, bro. I'd be benching him for one game at least.
Yeah,
No,
it's
It's a rookie head coach. He doesn't
Timeout,
want.
bro.
It's a rookie head
Learn
coach.
his lesson.
It's a rookie head coach. I don't think he wants to make it.
I think Russell's learning his lesson, man. He has to see what's going on, man.
I don't know, man.
I don't
It seems
think
like he's
so.
getting flamed even on his own sideline.
Yeah, and like, what about Sam Darnold, man? 11 for 19, 164 yards, touchdown. He might be their best quarterback.
That's stats are okay.
Yeah,
It's not
What do you
crazy
call
stats.
them?
I ain't really got
Okay.
nothing good to say about Sam Darnold, to be honest.
Sammy,
That boy ain't right either.
man,
Anyways,
he almost played as good as Dak Prescott.
that says something.
21 for 30, 261 yards, 2 touchdowns. Woo, that boy cooking, man.
That's valid.
Anyways, we're gonna move on to the Houston Miami game. Miami covers the spread, barely, but Miami does what they do. Offense potent, went up 30-0, and Houston scored 15 points to garbage time. I don't think there's really much to even address about that.
That's just
Ain't nothing to say
start
about
benching the players. What do you want them to do?
Miami had no business at home.
Like they're supposed to.
Tua Tagovailoa,
MVP.
That trio, Tua.
He's going for that.
he is still undefeated in all the games he finished this year.
Yeah, we'll see what happens next week.
Oh, man.
You are tripping, bro. But we'll get into that later.
My brother, we gonna get there.
So,
All right. You got the Chicago Bears visiting the New York Jets. Robert Saleh and Mike White.
Man, come on, bro. Why are you giving them so much credit already, bro?
I'm just
He
saying.
beat the Bears, bro.
I'm just-
Like, what do you...
I'm just saying.
Bears with a backup quarterback.
yeah, Bears suck, bro.
Come on, man. They are they're playing for the draft now.
Regardless, without a backup quarterback, it's still shit.
Yeah, defense needs work.
Yeah, Justice Fields. Man.
He was a play.
He was a
No,
player.
I know that, but like,
He's
the Bears
good.
with him or not, I don't think they're winning.
Well, Darnell Mooney out for the season, so
Anyone here caught up in the Mike White hype?
no.
Bro,
Yes, there is someone here.
Bro,
Mr. Host.
There they go. Haters go.
Jets ain't your team in the AFC?
Nah, Chargers are.
Whoa.
Damn.
This is news to me.
Hey.
I did not know that. I don't know where that came from.
All right. We're gonna move on to Atlanta Falcons losing to the Washington Commanders. Tyler Heineke plays another great game of ball. Washington steamrolls them. Marcus Mariota had a opportunity to end the game there through an interception into the end zone. Washington just seems to continue winning games.
Get Chase Young back. Heineke's playing all right. Man,
He's playing pretty well.
Cordero, did he throw a pick?
Sorry?
Did he throw a pick?
And again?
Heineken did throw a pick, yes.
How many? Just one?
Just one.
Hey, yo, did Cordero score? I'm really curious on that.
Don't think so.
Double check that one there, D-boy.
Either way, like that game, I don't know. I was scared of that game going into Sunday. I thought that game could have went either way.
Yeah.
But the way you guys are saying it feels like Washington had complete control.
Well,
Yeah.
Did they?
I did.
They didn't have complete control, but like,
Yeah,
they definitely didn't have complete control, but still put it on.
Washington's defense, they've just been playing good football, man.
Yeah.
It's-
Everything
If
that
y'all's
Eagles do.
back next week.
Yeah, it's gonna be a problem, man. It's gonna be a problem. They got a pretty tight front four right now without.
I'm telling you, bro, when they beat the Eagles,
Chase Young.
they just changed every team.
Yeah.
No,
That did give them confidence. That ain't even a lie.
That was a huge confidence.
That ain't even a
I know
lie.
you're an Eagles
That's a
fan, but
fact,
it's
that's a fact.
the truth, bro.
they changed before.
Accept it.
They
Nah,
changed.
shut up, bro.
That went.
This bias, you just
that
don't
went
want to accept it that was your team that lost, bro. That's what it is,
They
man.
should have beat Minnesota.
You know it's facts, bro. Just
He's spinning.
Just move on, bro. Yeah.
You beat an undefeated team. You think that's not gonna give
bro,
them
are you kidding me,
confidence?
bro?
Okay, it's all good. I see what time y'all on.
He's just biased.
Yeah,
We're okay. We're okay. No stress.
Yeah, I know how he is, man.
Anyways, the Cincinnati Bengals beat our group favorite Tennessee 20-16. Sorry performance.
Derrick Henry, man.
Derrick Henry, no score. I mean, he had a score.
70-yard catch, fumbles at the 4-yard line.
That call came in definitely.
Vegas
That was terrible, man.
Vegas made sure
We'll
that
get into that later, though.
Is T. Higgins a number one receiver?
In the
Because it
league?
really feels like he's a number one.
Oh, okay.
It seems like
what the fuck?
Ain't no way.
nah. He looks like, man. He's been snapping this year, bro. Like, especially with Jamar Chase gone, it's like they're still winning games, and he's getting a really good stat line, man.
Yeah. Bengals have a good wide receiving core, just in general.
It's like they got 2 1s, man. It really does feel like it.
Whoa.
I think when Jamar comes back, he's gonna be number
Obviously, he's number one. I'm saying, like, it feels like they have
playing like
He can hold his own.
like on another team, he'd be a number one. You know, like that's what.
Yeah, for sure.
That's what
I
it
get
looks like. And then, man, Henry having 17 carries. I don't know, bro. I'm saying I don't even care. I don't care if the running back's getting stuffed, man. When you have someone like that, were they not throwing the ball a lot?
They did throw the ball.
Yeah.
Man.
I don't like that.
They're on the field.
That's the
They're
reason
on
why you lost.
Yeah.
They're on the field.
I agree.
Man.
You
They're
need
scoring
to give
them.
that to Derrick Henry, bro.
Mhm.
That's his team.
I don't care, bro. You keep getting stuff, you lose. Play the game.
All the
Lose the
things that-
game how you play the game. You know what I'm saying?
They've been switching up the game plan last couple weeks.
Man, you don't have the receiving core to do that.
Yeah.
Who? Robert Woods? Come on, man. That's your one receiver. Tannehill? Come on, man. Like, how long are we gonna keep going down this route where we think Tannehill's elite quarterback? He's not, man. He's not. He's literally another Kirk Cousins, man.
I also think
Kirk's
P-Ryan.
not better than Tannehill.
Yeah.
Right now, he's Kirk Cousins on an off day.
I think P-Ryan played a good game for Cincinnati too, though. Jumping in for Joe Mixon.
That's such a.
Yeah.
I hate these running backs that come out of nowhere. Mixing
I
out and all of a sudden just putting up the exact same stats that.
It must be the system. It must be the
Maybe.
system.
Yeah.
No, but seriously, even for San Francisco, anybody who's a running back in the backfield seems to be the
100%.
LaDainian Tomlinson. Tampa Bay lose to Cleveland in overtime, 23-17.
Come on, man. How are Bucks really losing, bro?
Man,
Bro, I think the Bucks are washed, man. Like, look at them, bro. Or not completely washed. I wouldn't say that. My bad. I take that back. But they should be playing a lot better.
Yeah.
For that team, that offense.
Be losing to
That
the
Are you
Browns.
kidding me,
That was
bro?
hard to watch.
These are
Mike
must.
Evans, Julio, Godwin, Brady, Fournette, bro. That is a deadly offense.
SORRY.
man.
I don't even know what to
Yeah.
say.
These are must
I don't
win
think they're
games.
washed, but like,
Yeah, bro.
yo, they're playing. They're not playing how they should be.
I have a theory, man. Giselle, what you doing to my boy, man?
Hey, man.
Y'all divorced now. I feel like she put a hex on him, bro.
Bro, that should have
I ain't gonna lie.
turned the
Did
game
Brady
on.
not have the ball twice in overtime?
This is not like Brady.
Yeah, bro.
I think he had the ball twice in overtime.
Yes, he
And
did.
I don't want to hear the shit about him getting old because he can still throw the ball, man.
No,
I see him throw the
He's
ball.
doing the same thing.
There's
he's
something
always
going on,
done.
man.
This
There's
is what-
something going on, man. Giselle, bro. What y'all doing to my boy, man?
That was a tough one to watch.
Nick Chubb, 116 yards, a touchdown, bro.
Yeah, he
Cook it.
Doing
Nick
what he
Chubb.
does.
He started off
every week, man.
slow, but
Nick
he
Chubb got that
turned
dog
off.
in it.
Watch out
Yeah.
next week, man. Then Deshaun Watson back. Man,
The only person that doesn't believe that they're gonna do good is Chris to the left.
That team
Man.
is good.
I'm just saying, don't be surprised if Watson comes in washed.
We'll see. We'll
Huh?
see. We'll be
No,
back
I'm
here.
just saying, like, yo, that team looking good, bro.
No, definitely. Yeah, they're a good.
We'll see next
They
week.
just knocked
We'll be
out the
back here.
Bucks in OT. That's a big win, man.
Yeah, I kind of agree
I
with
think it's
that.
gonna change their team just like how it did for Washington.
Anyways,
The Eagles.
we're gonna move on to the LA Chargers beating Sonny's Arizona Cardinals.
Oh, yeah, come on, man. That was not an original pick by me, man. That was a rebang. Man, when you taking a rebang, you just looking for odds.
No, but I know you love Kyler Murray.
He hasn't been. Okay, first of all, he played a good game. You gonna say he didn't play?
Cardinals.
No, Kyler played
Yeah, they
bro.
played a really good game. They played a really good game.
Yo,
You
Jeff, don't even say they didn't, bro.
Okay, we'll call it a good loss then.
Okay, all right. Oh, okay. I want you to keep that motherfucking energy, bruh. I want you to keep that motherfucking energy,
It's
man.
gonna be there.
Because, yo, let me tell you something, man. James Conner played a really good game. That team played a really good game. Hopkins is all the way back.
And
man.
he got a touchdown.
Yeah, and he got a tub,
I
man.
hope
Diop was getting that ball, bro.
Yeah.
This guy over here was tripping. Yo, I need Diop over, bro. He's not gonna get shit, man.
Yeah, he's scoring,
In the
man.
first quarter, bro. First quarter.
Diop been scoring, man. Chargers are looking good, though. Keenan Allen score. Love that.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Call that.
Yes, sir.
You know it.
That was a great call.
Come on, man.
Austin Eckler scored again. He does what he does.
The thing is,
Has he scored every week?
I
He
think
went-
he
I
think it's
he
like
missed the
two-
first couple.
No, I think there's like 2 weeks back to back.
2 weeks.
Yeah.
2 weeks.
He went crazy for the receiving yards. He had like almost 70, but rushing only had like 20, bro.
Yep.
Had that
They
rebound,
were
bro.
stout. They were
He's
stout
one
on
of
the
those
rushing.
players you have to take receiving and rushing yards.
Yeah.
For sure.
He's
Something
gonna get
will make up.
one or the other.
Something will make
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
that game came down to them being Arizona being down. Arizona being up 7 with how many minutes left?
I think it was about a minute 40.
Minute 40, man. And you let Chargers go how many yards?
Maybe 75.
75 yards to score and then get the 2-point to win the game. Like, that shit is just crazy.
That is literally crazy.
That's crazy,
He went for the
man.
2.
It's all crazy, but it just says 25-24 Chargers over Cardinals. So
All right, keep the energy.
We'll just-
I
Let's
love
move.
how he's doing
Let's
this.
keep moving down the list.
Keep
because
going,
we gotta talk about something.
Keep going.
We'll
We
just
gotta talk about something. You know exactly
Keep
what
going,
I'm talking about.
keep going.
we'll just bang it and book it and call it a day right there. Anyways, we'll move over to Seattle.
Oh, yeah. What happened with that game?
Yo, you guys can go back to episode 3 because this man, Mr. Confident, thought Seahawks are gonna beat the Raiders, and we all knew that ain't happening.
Well,
That ain't happening, bro. What do you gotta say, bro?
like anybody else here, I'm not going to make any excuses. Josh Jacob broke a couple records there on Sunday, played a great game of football, won in overtime. Raiders beat over Seattle. I might have been wrong about Geno Smith, guys. I might have been wrong.
I was not expecting that.
I might have been wrong. I might have
Geno's pizza, man.
Geno's
Let's go,
pizza.
man.
I might.
He's
I might
off
have been
that.
wrong.
He's off it.
Let's talk about, he's off of Geno now. Finally.
Relax.
He's finally off.
Come on now.
Hey, man. Yo, let's see the stat line, man. He
Please.
threw a pick, right?
Please read that to
Yeah.
me.
And he fumbled the ball. Bum.
And they
Bum.
lost.
And they lost. Come on, man. And you guys only gave Kenneth Walker the ball 14 times. What? You
Bro.
think Geno gonna save
Oh my
you?
God, bro. I didn't want to talk
Come
about
on,
that,
man. Derek Carr even threw 2 picks. He gave you all the game, man.
Yeah.
And it was that 12th man.
Who is y'all? That ain't my
Oh,
team.
now-
bro. Now it's not y'all, right? Bro, just shut
Now-
up, bro.
my team.
Now he
Shut
is
up,
done.
man.
He is done with Geno. He gonna find
Bro,
someone
Kenneth
else.
Walker played the shit out of
Yo,
him.
bro, come on, bro. You gotta stop that, man.
Come on, man.
Anyways, Raiders, I guess they woke up. Still don't believe in them.
229. Well, they're done for the season, but I feel like there's some potential.
They still have a chance. Mathematically.
They got some life right now.
Mathematically, with
Got
2
some life in
wins.
that locker room.
Actually?
Yeah, mathematically.
Yeah.
But what else
They
do they
go
need
try
other
to
than
win.
what do they need other than the wins?
Well,
They definitely need somebody
they have to run the table.
What's their record?
Right now, I believe they're 4-7 now.
Yo.
Oh, that's actually not that bad.
It's not that bad. So they can end up being 9-7 at the end of the season if they run the
Oh,
table.
that's like best case scenario.
Yeah, that's definitely not happening.
Okay, maybe even.
9-7. They're gonna have to win 5 straight.
5 straight,
That
yeah.
is crazy.
Sorry, I said
man.
9-7. I mean 10-7.
Yeah, so let's see.
Yeah.
And they're gonna have to. They need a couple of teams. Well, yeah, I guess a couple of teams.
If they run the table,
They gotta pass up your Chargers though.
229 yards by Josh Jacobs, though, 2 touchdowns, 74 receiving yards. That's a. That was the game.
Savage.
That guy was the game right there.
Who has him in fantasy?
Who?
Josh Jacobs.
The Geno Smith logo.
Hey,
Anyways.
he said you don't go for
He's definitely gonna lose
his
this week.
fantasy owners.
Who's going to. Oh,
It's
okay.
between me and you taking
Fuck
first
the fantasy
place.
stats.
You know what's gonna happen.
Okay, I'll try to keep the fantasy talks away from here right
Yeah.
now. We'll discuss that after, young
Yeah.
man.
It's a good fantasy season though.
Great.
Yeah, you guys are doing phenomenal.
We got to the final left by the time we make the playoffs.
Bro,
bro.
I'm making the playoffs. You're gonna see.
Hey.
Don't watch that.
Hey. New Orleans Saints get blanked in San Francisco, 13-0. I know you guys love the San Francisco 49ers. I'm not really big on that.
C-Mac, bro.
They playing ball,
Bro,
man.
what was C-Mac doing out there?
I'm sorry, bro.
Bro, Saints run defense is tough, man.
But who runs that division now? Who leads that division? The NFC West.
I think it might be.
It is the San Francisco 49ers. Yeah. Your boy Geno Smith just got dropped.
You dragging all this shit.
It was about it, man. You were talking. Oh.
It's a long season. They still gonna win that division.
Whoa, you just left.
Come on, man.
Make up your damn mind.
I'm saying
This guy lost.
Is that what they got you though? So they fried your brain?
Geno's pizza.
Is that how bad that loss was?
That must be some good pizza, bro. That must be some good pizza.
Yo, man, I need you to stop that.
What?
He made that shit cold. See? You didn't put it in the fridge, just left it out.
Glad you guys.
Can you tell him to brush his hair? Tell him to brush his hair, bro.
Bro, moving like KD, bro.
Yeah, bro. Come on, man. Brush it. Brush your hair, man. You on TV? Come on, man.
Anyways, enough about those San Francisco 49ers you guys all love. LA Rams lose by 16. Kansas City Chiefs.
That was a good one.
That was a given. Not much to talk about there.
Holmes another 300 yards.
Travis Kelce.
I think what was the spread? Wasn't it 16.5? Or am I wrong there?
I think it was a little bit less.
14?
No.
Either way, they covered whatever spread was on the table for them. Easily. So, Kansas City does what they do. That's cool. If you guys want to talk about this Baltimore-Jacksonville game, I mean, Baltimore could be...
Man, come on, bro.
Baltimore could be,
we have to talk about that.
Baltimore could be undefeated. Actually, they've led by 2 scores in the fourth quarter of all 4 of their losses this season.
Look,
Is that coaching or is that Lamar Jackson?
Whoa! How are you gonna put that on Lamar? Does Lamar play defense?
I'm sorry, but Lamar throws picks in the fourth quarter though.
Did he throw a pick last game?
No.
Then what are you talking about?
But he's done it in 3 in the.
Are we talking? We're talking. Let's talk about last week.
We're not.
Let's talk about last week.
Sure.
Let's talk about last week.
Sure.
Did he throw a pick?
No.
Did he give his defense a lead?
Yes.
Bro.
Well, the running back
What do you want him to do, man? And the running back fumbled.
Yeah, he fumbled.
The running back fumbled. Man, y'all quick to blame Lamar, but
Lamar has a lot of blame for the record right now.
Yeah,
come on, man.
I know you love him, bro, but
okay. Who are Lamar's weapons?
What are we even talking about?
Yeah,
I'm just saying he's had turnovers in the fourth quarter.
How many games?
In all 3 of the other losses other than this week.
Is that a fact?
That is a fact.
I'm gonna double check that. But look,
you can do check.
Okay, what about let's talk about last week.
He did his thing last week, bro.
Did he not do his thing last week?
54 yards.
Did he not throw that bomb to your boy
90
Deshaun
rushing yards,
Jackson?
bro.
Yeah.
The freaking greatest, or not the greatest, but biggest running backs in the league don't even get that. Derrick Henry only had 39 rushing yards, bro. He still does 2 things that not all.
He is literally that whole team's offense.
Literally, bro.
Oh, okay.
Take him off the team. Put Jalen Hurts on that team.
They ain't doing nothing, bro.
Just give him somebody to throw to. He has literally no one to
He has no one to throw to, man.
That's crazy.
Who's he throwing to?
You know it's facts,
A
bro.
39-year-old Deshaun Jackson? That's how desperate they got. They need a 39-year-old Deshaun Jackson.
And a very injury-prone Mark Andrews. That's it.
Yeah.
Check me up. It was a close game with the Jacksonville Jaguars. Shouldn't have even been that close. So
That defense that you were hyping up, sold, man.
Yeah.
Sold to Trevor Lawrence. Sold, man. I don't want to hear it. You can put it all on him, but that Miami game, he did not throw a pick.
I didn't put, but he needed a couple first downs though.
But you're up 21 points in the fourth quarter.
You know what Tom Brady
with 9 minutes.
You know what Tom Brady
with 9? No. 9 minutes, 21 points. I personally think he scored enough to seal that win.
He needed 3 first downs.
It's on the running back. It's on the running back for fumbling
that game
and selling that game.
That's it.
That was a turning point.
That defense is sorry, bro. That's what I think. Man, that Miami game, 21 points going in the fourth quarter, bro. I ain't gonna see nothing else.
Does Tom Brady play defense? It's a yes or no question.
Is Tom Brady Lamar Jackson? No.
Okay.
I will never make that
I'm just saying Tom Brady wouldn't let a team come back from 21 points because he'd pick up first downs and end that game on offense. Anyways, we'll move on.
Let's move on.
Move on.
It's the truth.
Let's move on.
Hey, can you agree with that?
Hey, man. You know Tom Brady closed games, man. He a real closer.
No, do you agree about that when it comes to Lamar Jackson? Do you believe that? Do you blame that Miami game on Lamar Jackson? Go with 21 points going into the fourth quarter?
Well,
I just want to know.
But all I'm saying, Lamar did throw picks in crucial points during the season, but that game, no.
I put 50-50.
Yeah.
But as a quarterback,
Defense could've got stops,
as a
he could've
quarterback,
got
you won't
first
get the
downs.
blame. Regardless,
Everything went wrong.
It is what it is. Let's move on, bro.
I would say it's not all Lamar's fault. Come on.
Anyways, Green Bay, Philadelphia Eagles still have the best record in the league. Cakewalk, easy peasy in Lincoln Financial. You guys have any
Not too easy.
Cakewalk to get to the playoffs.
That wasn't too easy.
That's pretty.
That was a little high scoring game, man. A little big time high scoring game.
I mean, we led by double digits the whole second half. I didn't really feel.
Why you gotta get so defensive, bro?
Any thoughts on that defense letting up 33 points?
33, bro.
Just be
It's the Packers, by the way.
just be who's in front of us. That's it. That's our
No,
job.
it's concern for sure.
I think it's a concern.
Nah,
Definitely.
you guys got cakewalk.
Y'all, you ain't concerned that CJ Gardner-Johnson got injured?
We have a good young undrafted rookie. He could ball too.
No, man.
Blankenship.
That's not a big loss to you?
It's definitely a big loss. He lacerated his
Right.
kidney, so
That's kind of, that's not good.
I just saw two scary close games. First was Colts,
this game wasn't even close.
and his
This
7 points is
game-
pretty close, bro. They're
It's
following.
in the first
Mhm.
quarter. This game actually wasn't even close. They got a garbage time last field goal and a touchdown. It was actually a large lead.
I feel like if A-Rod didn't throw 2 picks, that would have been a completely different game.
Good game regardless.
Well,
I feel like Aaron Jones showed out, man. 43 rushing yards, 56 receiving yards, a touchdown. Who could have called that? Me. I called that. A.J. Brown scored a touchdown. I called that as well. Yeah.
Light flex.
anyways, the biggest testament will be when we play Dallas Cowboys in a couple weeks there and can silence all the haters at the table here. So that'll be easy. So we go on to Pittsburgh Steelers defeating the Indianapolis Colts. Matt Ryan should definitely hang it up after the season. Kenny Pickett played a good game of football. We don't have to put the crown back on his head. You know the crown's been on his head this whole podcast here. So
That game belongs to him.
So
Yeah.
he owns that game.
So I don't think Matt Ryan should retire.
Oh, what?
I mean,
Make a good
he's
backup.
done for him.
Get him off the field, bro.
You can make a good backup.
Nah, just
Not
don't
him.
even ruin your. Just
Not
walk
him.
off.
It off.
Just save it. Just save
Walk
it.
off.
Just save it.
Throw a pick and walk off.
Hey, I'm gonna pick it though, man. I think Steelers might have they might have a good future.
Might have a good future.
Yeah.
A good
Oh,
little
yes.
tandem working in the works there. So
Pickens, he turned into a star, man.
that boy got the dog in him. They came out and they won that game in the second
Sure,
half when the whole momentum swung and Pittman
Battle
just
back.
scored his
That was-
touchdown. They battled back and they answered well.
Yeah.
And then defense reciprocated. They closed out the game. So that was it. It was definitely
It was a good week, man.
that was a Pittsburgh culture win. That was a Pittsburgh culture win.
Yeah, even though there's some losses that I just couldn't explain, overall it wasn't a bad week. There's some good games.
For sure.
I think the Lions were just a little crazy this
Yeah.
week. And I feel like they're going to continue to stay crazy.
Getting close to the end of the season.
Yeah, going down that stretch, you
A
know.
lot of pick 'em games, man. A lot of pick 'em games. Not as opposed to the beginning of the season with a lot of favorites.
Anyways, we're going to move on to the ticket recaps that we got for this week. We started off to my right. Clockwork, what you got, AK? How did you do?
We go?
Yeah.
Well, parlay wise, didn't do too good this week. Had the Patriots money line, tough loss there. Had the Jets money line. I was rocking with G with the Seahawks. To be honest, I didn't think they were gonna lose to the Raiders. I thought 12 was gonna show up, and then and I had the Packers Eagles under 46. I was way off with this pick. I thought Eagles defense would at least try to, hold it down at home, but
How many points got scored in that game? Was it
a whole lot,
73?
a whole lot. So
It's not too bad.
yeah, and then
Yeah, so
touchdown scores at Derrick Henry. We all know how that one ended. Okay, fumble on the 4-yard line, 7-yard pass.
he is due, bro.
That's
Oh,
what
And then
man.
Kenneth Walker, touchdown there, first quarter. That was clean.
easy.
That was a clean pick.
Easy,
That was
easy.
They played shit
literally a
after
lock.
easy.
Say shit after
How
that.
many units you dropping on that? 10?
Man, that's a max right there.
What you got, Ken?
So for money line, I had Eagles. It was a given, bro. They're not losing the Packers. Again, I think Aaron Rodgers and the Packers are washed. They're not going to do anything with that team. Then also at the Commanders. It was a close game, but I knew they were going to pull it off, bro.
That was a
course
good
not.
call, man. All y'all that took Commanders.
Of course, not to mention, they beat the Eagles when they were undefeated. So after that, they just been reckless, man. They've been doing their thing. And then the Titans, man, of course, they lost the Bengals. I would expect them to win, especially since Chase is out. And it was a close game. Derrick Henry, he fumbled on the 4-yard line or 2-yard line.
It might have been the 2.
Yeah, something like that. Still got the touchdown, but he still didn't have a good game. He only had 30 rushing yards, bro. And again, they did throw it a lot, so I don't even blame him like that. But that fumble, you are due for a big game, bro. You need to get this touchdown, and I know you will. He's just that dog. And then, of course, for leading into my anytime touchdowns, I had Derrick Henry. We already know about that. I had Tyreek Hill. He did have a good game within yards, but he also dropped a lot of catches that could have been easy touchdowns.
Mm-hmm.
And he was also missed a lot. Like, he was wide open, didn't get the ball. But I'm not sure if you guys, like as Devin mentioned, Jake Paul went up to him. He's like, "Yo, if you get 200 yards, I'll buy your Rolex." I personally think that got to his head. You know,
Probably.
I don't know. Bro, I seen that video.
That's a solid conspiracy.
I seen that video.
man.
right there.
I was like,
That's
I was
what
like,
caused
nah,
people to
bro.
take it, man.
I don't know,
Jake
man.
Paul?
He got so excited that, "Yo, I got you, bro."
I agree with you.
Yeah, like
100%.
200. Yeah, but whatever. Tyreek, man, come on. But
He gonna bounce back.
yeah, he's definitely gonna bounce back. And then of course, Josh Jacobs added him for a touchdown. Got it. He's been on fire.
Fire.
I think he's a lock every week as long as he stays healthy and just been doing his thing. But that was my ticket.
Yes, sir.
That's
Devin.
an easy money, man.
All right, so for my money line parlays, kind of few bad beats there. Start off with Commanders minus 2.5. That was solid take. That hit.
Yeah.
Had the Titans money line. You already know how that game went.
Yeah.
Or the Bucks money line. Brady double overtime.
Tough.
I can't believe I saw that. The Bills, I took them on the spread minus 4.5. I even teased it.
That one right there hurt.
Yeah.
I think what did they win by?
3.
Number
Yeah,
3
it's
field goal,
3.
28-25.
And then the Ravens money line. You know how that game goes. So, the tough games to watch. TD parlay started off the week nice with Diggs scoring. Then I had Derrick Henry, like all of us.
Yeah.
Tyreek, Jake Paul theory. I agree.
I agree, bro.
Definitely what happened. Mike Evans, and then
Fucking Mike Evans.
scratch.
Yo, he honestly didn't even get the.
He didn't do nothing.
Bro,
He
honestly,
didn't do nothing.
He
Mike
didn't get
Evans
the
has to be
touchdown.
blacklisted. for
I
the
think
rest of
so.
the year.
I'm not taking him again.
I don't know
Yeah,
what
you
they're
guys
doing. I don't know what they're
That
doing
is a
over there.
cross.
I don't
Mike Evans, don't touch Mike Evans' props.
I don't think I'm
Yeah,
touching any
same.
props on Bucks tickets.
Yeah, I don't
know. I
trust
don't
it,
know
bro.
who's. I don't know if they're running the ball. I don't know who they're throwing to.
Wait, did Julio score last week?
Nobody. I think he put up.
before. He has some
he
catches.
put up
He has some
numbers,
catches.
Yeah, he
His
got a
receiving-
little hot, man.
His receiving line is not bad. He's been, I think, about 20.5.
Yeah, they got him
So
around
he's been
20,
creeping
low
past
30.
that.
But yeah, do not
Last 2
touch Mike
weeks.
Evans.
Yeah, Mike
I don't know
Evans.
what's going on there. He started off good, and it's just like Brady. He's not giving the ball. I don't know what it is over there.
So yeah, so that was my.
But it don't matter, bro. You bounce back, bro.
Oh,
Not to
yeah.
mention again.
Hey,
You bounce
he's still
back.
good.
It don't matter.
He's still
bro.
good.
You got that crown,
Hey,
bro.
bro.
You think I ain't get my get back?
Hey,
You think
yeah,
I'm gonna
yeah,
get that?
yeah.
You think I'm gonna just let that slide?
Hell no.
Come on, man.
We don't rock like
We
that.
come back.
We do our thing.
It's 100% of the shots you don't take.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
All right, Sonny, what you got?
Man. I'm about to put these bad boys back on, man. Hey, you know why? You know why, man. I had Saquon Barkley for my. Let's start with my team parlay, man. I had Saquon Barkley to score. Did Saquon score?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Aaron Jones, I had him to score. Did he score?
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Hey man, hey, I had AJ Brown to score. AJ, did he score?
Hell yeah.
Yeah. And then I had one more motherfucker to score, man. Who was that motherfucker, man? That motherfucker was Keenan Allen.
Yeah.
And that motherfucker scored, man. Hey,
Yeah.
4 for 4.
perfect,
Crown
man.
him, crown
Crown him, man.
Great pick.
That was
Hey.
clean. Clean.
That felt good, man, but I'm going to take these motherfuckers right off. When we're talking about my games, yeah, it was a complete opposite. I had Tampa Bay, and they literally
Sold the bag.
So, man.
and so can't believe they did it, but they did it. I had Tennessee, even worse. Baltimore,
Even worse.
Man, Patriots, man, ain't none of these teams wanted to win, man.
So many times off.
Ain't none of these teams wanted to win. And you know what? It felt so good when I was taking them. It felt like they were going to win. But hey, that's how it goes with gambling, man.
We're going to bounce back.
I call it a 50-50 week, man.
Wins and losses.
That's 50-50 week.
Hey, touchdown parlays were good, though, man. So if anybody took them,
For your money.
shout out to get
You got that Christmas money right now.
Yes, sir.
And last but definitely not least, teams did all right. My touchdown parlays wasn't as hot. Start off with that one with Kenneth Walker. Does his thing. Young rookie. He's playing some good football. Derrick Henry, the 77-yard touchdown incoming, which was stripped away from him.
Almost money.
Almost money.
I'm sorry to cut you off. Considering he's one of the best running backs in the league, that should not happen.
Yeah.
It don't matter, bro. That strip.
He was
It
gassed.
wasn't like a. It wasn't. It don't matter, bro.
gassed.
You
They should have
think they care they scored off of it?
Yeah, but Derrick
That's the
Henry
problem.
as a running back, he should.
Man,
that
he
should
did
not
not.
happen,
He did
bro.
not see that coming.
That guy is a beast.
Derrick Henry will not. He won't do that for the rest of his
Definitely
career.
not.
Yeah,
That won't happen to him for the
That
rest
was
of his
just a comfort
career.
play. He thought he was good. He thought he was safe.
yeah.
Yeah, that one was kind of crazy. He should have wrapped up the ball there, 3-yard line. He's fortunate his team got it back in the end zone and continued to score. And Scary Terry McLaurin.
Man, what I tell you about that guy, man? He does not score, man.
So said that last
He
week.
allergic.
I didn't hate that pick goal.
Tyler Heineke just doesn't find him in the red zone. That's okay. That's all right. And then last but not least, Tyreek Hill. Lots of opportunities for him to score.
It's Jake Paul, bro. I'm telling you, there's nothing else to it, bro. When Dev told me and I looked it up, it was
Did he get a pass in the end zone? Anyone see it?
I
yeah,
think
he definitely did. Yeah, he didn't catch them, bro. It's
No.
Tyreek.
Did he have in the end zone though?
Yeah.
I think he had one.
I think he had
it
a
was a
play
jump ball.
that could have led to.
It was
Yeah.
a jump ball in the end zone.
Yeah,
which-
I think there
I mean,
was.
he got that dog in him. He usually comes down with those, but he didn't.
So for
Next, to get the money line parlays. The Eagles.
You got something to say about that?
Easy work.
Cakewalk.
Washington. Easy work. Chargers. Easy work.
Not easy work. That game was tough.
That game was tough.
That
bro.
was tough.
One conversion to win.
Yeah,
Easy
that was
work.
hard.
That was extremely hard work. That was extremely hard work. That was not easy work.
Imagine if they missed that, bro.
Hard work.
Hell no.
I'm pretty sure that every Chargers fan in the nation was not concerned about that game against those measly Cardinals. So that was all good.
Go ahead.
Easy work. But my boy Gino served up a bad batch of pizza there. Josh Jacobs, man, he destroyed him. So that was it. 3 for 4.
They got
Not
food
bad.
poisoning, man.
Yeah.
Off that pizza.
That pizza was not good, man.
Straight food poisoning, bro.
He played a bad game of football, and that's just how it goes. That one was a little bit of hard work right there.
Hey, I did like how they're using DK Metcalf, man.
Yeah.
He was more active.
Yeah, he's
He was
getting
definitely more active. We talked about that weeks and weeks ago. That DK was not an intricate part of their offense, and obviously the offense was struggling because of it. But it was a high scoring game with Las Vegas. Las Vegas still has something to prove, and they still got a little bit of life in them. They do got some dogs on that team.
Hey, definitely have some dogs.
Yeah,
Josh
yeah.
Jacobs, Devontae Adams.
One guy on that Raiders team that always makes plays when it matters is Max Crosby.
Yes.
Yeah.
Clutch.
Yes.
Great.
He has that clutch
Great
factor.
call.
You were spitting.
Trust me. No, that's for real though. Max
But
Crosby.
that's just what it is, man. Anyways, man, since we got up the recap, you guys think about Josh Jacobs, top 10, top 5? How's he playing? Because he's been an
Top
absolute...
5, bro.
Top 5.
Don't even say top 10. Don't ever disrespect him like that,
It
bro.
was a question.
Nah, man.
It was a question.
Nah,
How you guys
bro.
felt about it.
Nah,
I
I
think
don't
we
care.
disrespected him with that one.
that was
Yeah.
big disrespect,
I think
bro.
we
You know,
disrespected him
be
with
like
that
top 5 or top
Are
3,
you running off
bro.
that? Are you running off
It's
that
top
list?
2, top 5.
Should we
Let's
run
run
off
up
that
that
list?
list, man.
I think you got to give him a public apology right now.
Alright, quick 3.
Anyways,
Quick 3 or quick 5?
quick 5.
5.
Nick
Yeah,
Chubb.
cool. Derrick Henry.
Nick Chubb.
Josh Jacobs.
Yeah.
Saquon.
Put
I don't
Derrick
think
Henry over
Saquon-
Nick Chubb
Saquon's
every day.
No, I'm not going in order. I think we're just playing.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Just talk
Nick
quick.
Chubb, Derrick
So we
Henry.
got 4. Saquon.
Who was the fourth?
Whoa, hold on.
We got 3. Derrick Henry, Nick
Hold
Chubb,
on, play
Josh
one.
Jacobs.
And Saquon.
Oh, and Saquon, yeah.
And then
Nick
JT.
Chubb.
And who?
What do you mean? No, JT gotta still be top 5.
No.
Who's better than him?
Dalvin Cook.
It's tripping.
Dalvin Cook's not better than JT, bro.
Get the hell out of here,
Fuck
bro.
no, bro.
JT's been hurt.
Why you
bro.
favor everyone with dreads? There's something going on here, man. Some
You're
discrimination
bro.
over here,
Who's
man.
better than JT?
Just
Alright, so
What
he's
about the
number
dude with the
5.
flat top? Top? The waves.
I don't like CeeDee Lamb.
Yeah.
You
And that is true. He's
Wait,
got
so-
dreads. He doesn't like
So we're confirmed on JT 5th?
I think JT is still in the 5.
for
I-
sure.
I gotta say.
Hold on. Maybe he's not.
Are you considering
Hey.
C-Mac as a running back?
He's
Oh
not
my
better than
God.
he's not better than JT.
Okay, I'm tripping. C-Mac's top 5.
Exactly.
What am I talking
He's
about?
better than JT.
I'm putting C-Mac. I'm
I don't
putting
even know
C-Mac.
about that.
I do not
I
know
don't
about
even
that,
know about
bro.
that. That
I'm
is
gonna see
no
that.
Who
wild.
are you to
I'm putting
attract
C-Mac
bro?
over JT.
C-Mac is definitely
He's
over
skilled,
JT.
bro.
Hey, let me propose something to you, man. You didn't put Miles Sanders over
Fuck no.
JT?
What?
Fuck
He's
the
top
Eagles.
5.
I'm going to put
Miles Sanders top 10.
Eckler over.
And Eckler's in
over
that
JT.
conversation too.
Okay, yeah, Eckler's over.
We're kinda
Yeah,
wild.
We got 900 yards and 8 touchdowns.
Miles?
I bet you didn't know that.
I have my fantasy. I know that.
I bet
But
you
he's
definitely
top five,
know that.
not top 5. So don't look at me like that, bro.
Aaron Jones.
Oh, yeah, Aaron Jones.
Aaron Jones is not better than JT.
What? Aaron Jones is.
Man, I'll put Stevenson over JT any day of the week, man. I know a bunch of people
Nah,
who
I'm
love
putting
to have him on
I'm
the
putting
team.
C-Mac
Stevenson
definitely in that
Stevenson,
five. I don't. C-Mac is definitely in the 5th.
Nah, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, hold
I
on.
just don't like JT. You know why? Because everybody told me to take him number 1 overall in fantasy. That was the biggest mistake I could have ever made if I did that. I took Derrick Henry.
Man. Anyways, so I mean, we have a little bit of scattered top 5s here, but all I gotta say is
We know Josh Jacobs in that motherfucker.
no matter
100%.
what. No
I
matter
think you
what.
got a 4. It's the 5th.
He's top 3. Derrick Henry, Nick Chubb, Josh. He's better than Saquon right now. Right now, he's better than Saquon.
Saquon.
Bro, why are you looking at me like that, bro?
I'm listening.
You have a problem? You can say it.
I have no problem.
Let me know, bro.
I'm telling you, Josh.
Kenneth Walker.
He's not top 5.
He just had big stuff.
He's trying to mock me right now.
I actually wasn't.
No, he actually wasn't, bro.
bro.
You put Kenneth Walker over.
JT?
Heck no.
Chill, bro.
You
Chill.
That motherfucker can't run.
All right. So what are we gonna do about these Bengals? Because they're looking like they're getting back to form here. They have back-to-back gritty wins against 2 good defenses.
Emphasis on the gritty.
And I think Jamar's coming back.
Yeah, that's why. Emphasis on the gritty, man.
Because those were tough games they won.
Yeah,
I mean, they had the Steelers the week before in Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
They dealt with their business.
They're finding themselves again, man, after that Super Bowl hangover.
Well,
Yeah.
Joe Burrow
Started
did
off
have
a
an
little slow.
Joe Burrow did have an appendectomy to start the season. It looks like he's actually getting back to form now.
Excuse me, what was it?
An appendectomy.
Pull out the dictionary, man. That motherfucker spit, man. Hey, man.
Put out the thesaurus.
Pull out that motherfucking thesaurus, man.
Oh man! But no, he's getting back to form. He's
Can
getting
you
back.
use it in a sentence?
Bro, it's just a type of
Good
surgery.
hell, man. Good hell.
Come on, man.
Anyways, that offensive line, which didn't have much
No,
continuity,
but
is
you're right. I didn't mean that like that. I'm sorry. I didn't mean like that.
That's all I can.
the offensive line is having some sort of continuity, which they didn't have early on in the season, and they had a hard time.
Yo, can you relax, bro? You see the guy shot?
I'm sorry, bro.
Oh, man. They had a hard time gelling, but they're starting.
They're looking good now, man.
Yeah.
They're looking good.
Joe Burrow is not the most sacked quarterback in the league
Yeah, man.
at all.
Shit.
So
Tennessee has a good pass rush, man. Anybody know how many times Joe Burrow got sacked? That'd be
Not
great.
sure still.
let's check it out.
Yeah, let's see. Cause man.
I don't think it was many times.
Well, the rush.
I just remember watching that game and kept saying he has too much time.
Well, they were rushing good, right?
You got sacked once, bro.
Yeah,
Come on, man.
Well,
That is
and Tennessee's a team that only rushes with their 4 down linemen. They don't blitz often.
Yep.
that might be
They don't
what's,
blitz at all.
what's making them
Yeah,
better
they
right
don't-
now.
they
man.
don't- yeah,
He's
they don't
getting
blitz at
time.
all.
I don't think I've seen them blitz this season.
It's almost like the Colts, maybe 2 or 3 times a day. I mean, a game.
A day.
Man,
Dude,
watch
the
out
day.
for them boys, man. Watch out for
Down
them
the
boys,
rise.
man.
Down the rise.
Well, they got a big game coming up this week
Huge.
in Kansas City.
Kansas
sir.
playing
You
that.
guys would like to move on to talk about that?
Kansas
Let's
playing
talk
that.
about it.
Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it. I like the Chiefs.
Chiefs definitely winning that, bro.
Chiefs need this win.
The Chiefs are on fire.
Chiefs need this win to
Five game last
year,
bro.
And an AFC Championship game. This means a lot to Mahomes.
Yeah,
I do believe it's
a big game for Mahomes.
They're on a 5-game winning streak. Travis Kelce's on fire. Mahomes on fire. No one's stopping them, in my opinion.
And even AK's boy Pacheco's playing good now.
No, that's not my boy. But this is the perfect game to take player props. You look at Mahomes over touchdown passes. That's gonna be over. Yards should be over. Yeah. Burrow touchdown passes over.
Jamal always has big games against KC. Yeah, he's back. He's having a big game.
Stay tuned for those picks. We're gonna have them posted Saturday or Sunday.
This is the thing. I feel like the trend might not stick with this game. I feel like KC is really looking to break the trend because what we gotta say about these Chiefs, man. So they lost their last 3 games. No, last 2 games.
3. I think it was 3.
No, it was 2. It's 2. They lost 2. And then they won the other one. And I'm only including the games when Mahomes was on the Chiefs.
Okay.
First game, Mahomes obviously destroyed the Bengals. They lost once, but both of those games that they lost were decided by 3 points. And I just feel like Mahomes will show out and try to get some get back, man. They got humiliated, man. They're the reason. Cincy's the reason they didn't go to the Super Bowl last year.
Mm-hmm. Definitely some bad blood.
It's a bigger game for the Chiefs than Cincy, man.
100%.
Did you guys know that Patrick Mahomes has never lost in November and December in his career?
That's a crazy stat.
That's a scary stat, man.
He has never lost in November or December.
That's crazy. Is it his career or is it just
in his career?
I thought he just had a big stretch one right now.
In his career.
That's crazy.
Whole entire
That's
career.
Crazy shit. How long? Since 2018?
2018. So since his young career started, the playoff stretch, this stretch down the line, he's never lost.
That's crazy.
That's crazy, man.
That's a scary team come this time with Andy Reid at the helm. Chiefs all the way there. So, hey, you guys want to get into the picks you like this week?
Yeah.
So
let's go.
All right, we're gonna start counterclockwise. We're gonna start with you. So, what you like?
All right. So, man, I'm gonna start out with Green Bay and the Bears, man. It's minus 154 as at the time of this recording, man. Let me tell you why I like this game, man. Well, it seems like Aaron Rodgers is probably going to play. We'll see how that develops. He said in the Pat McAfee show that I think he said the X-rays came back negative, or he said he's fit to play and he's looking forward to playing. So it seems like he's going to play. But you know what? I don't even care about that. Jordan Love, Aaron Rodgers, whatever. Aaron Jones had a good game last week. Dylan. Man, that new boy that they have at receiver, Edward?
Yeah.
That guy's a dog. He scored another touchdown. He's been scoring a touchdown every single week.
Machine.
Every single week. And he's getting 100 yards, man. That guy's a beast. The reason why I love Green Bay to win, they won their last 7 games dating back to 2019 against the Bears. And then of their last 13 games with the Bears, they won 12. They only lost 1 game. And that's dating back to 2016, man. Aaron Rodgers owns these guys. Sorry for all y'all Bears fans. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. And also Darnell Mooney's injured. Justin Fields, that shoulder is a big problem, man.
Definitely.
And shit, that's my logic. That's my logic for that. I also like Dolphins against San Fran. Playing plus 172. If I were to put a unit on this, I'd probably only put a unit, maybe even like half a unit. Because it is a tricky game. This is probably the most tricky game out of my slate. But yeah, I like the Dolphins, man. I feel like they're on fire. What was it? The thing about San Francisco, they only dropped 13 last week. That's kind of weird. I wasn't expecting that. I thought they were going to destroy the Saints.
Lackluster.
Yeah, so that also plays a part. Mm-hmm. Kansas and Cincy ain't much. We already talked about that game, minus 134. I like Kansas City. I put a unit on that. And then Tampa versus the Saints. Minus 186 for Tampa. I'm taking Tampa all day. like we said about the game with San Francisco. Saints didn't even drop a point last week, man. What are we talking about? Tampa, they're at home. They're gonna get a win, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know that they overcame the Saints last year, or no, earlier this year.
Yeah.
Yep.
They beat them at home finally.
Yeah.
They split the last 4 matchups. You know, ain't much to say, man. I like Bucks. Hopefully they don't. Think about the Bucks though. They've been shit in the bag.
Inconsistent.
Yeah, so
They'll handle business though.
but yeah, that's my 4 plays right there.
Bro.
Yeah, I probably put a unit on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, what you like?
All right, so start off. I got Commanders beating the Giants. The Commanders meshing well. Giants all started off hot for the season. Now that they look the game, they're having their troubles. Got Miami money line against San Fran.
Yes, sir.
And the offense is just too much.
Potent.
It's way too potent. Then you got Chiefs against the Bengals. I don't care about the trend. Mahomes is going in there. It'll be a high scoring game.
Definitely.
Might be taking a look at that total.
I could see that.
I think that total. What is the total right
50, I believe.
now? No, I think it's like 54.5. Let me see.
52.
52.5,
Yeah.
which is surprisingly actually low. I would consider for this game.
Mm-hmm.
Then I got the Bucks taking them back to back. I'm hoping they don't sell it like they did last week. And I'm going with the Vikings again too.
Woo!
Beat the Jets.
Yes,
That's
the
a good
Jets. That's a good game right there.
So that's plus 1955. I'd actually be comfortable just making that a parlay for myself.
It's heavy.
So for my money line, I got 3 games. I got the Vikings. No question. I don't think there should be any problems with that. They've been on and off though, so like I expect them to lock in, considering actually that it's getting closer to the playoffs. I'm gonna go against Devin. I honestly think Giants are gonna win. Just because again, they're on and off, bro. They have to tighten it up there. They're going to playoffs. Saquon needs to get in his bag, bro.
Yeah.
He was in his bag earlier this season. He was in his bag.
Chase Young's back for that game.
Washington is a tough run defense
Yeah.
as well. That'll be a challenge.
But just tune in till Saturday, Sunday. We'll get those picks in. I'm still thinking about that one. But then, of course, I don't care about any trend either. Chiefs are taking the Bengals no matter what. 5-game winning streak. And, bro, they're just on fire, bro. They're unstoppable. No one's stopping them. I honestly think no one's stopping them.
Sounds like the guy who took Patrick Mahomes every year for fantasy.
Yeah, but that's my money. What you got, AK?
For moneyline parlay, I got 5 plays here. I got Ravens moneyline. They bounce back. We shouldn't even have to talk about that against
Who are they playing?
Denver. We gotta go to
Russell.
I don't see him losing that game. Next pick, I got 49ers money line. I think Tua is gonna go into San Fran and underperform. We're gonna. This is a real test. This is a real test for him, and I don't think he's gonna pass this test.
He loves San Fran.
I don't think he's gonna fail this test with flying colors.
Yo, how many San Francisco players do you have on your fantasy team?
I believe 4 roster. 4 or 5.
God damn, man. Get that guy.
Yeah.
Get that guy a San Francisco jersey, man.
So yeah, we're gonna go 49ers money line.
Right behind you.
Shout out Joe. We got Buccaneers money line. Sonny touched on that game earlier. Coming off that overtime loss, I think they bounced back. We got Commanders and Giants under 43.5. Tease this under. It was originally set at 40. I'm adding 3 points there, under 43.5. I think that's a divisional defensive battle. Should be low scoring. And then to close out, we got Cowboys money line at home. To add a little more juice.
Who Cowboys playing?
They got the Colts in Dallas. Not really paying much, but add a
Yeah,
little
they're
something to the
definitely
parlay.
winning
How about them?
Yeah, plus 437 for that parlay.
How about them?
How about them Cowboys, man?
All right.
Yeah.
I'm surprised none of you guys touched on this game here. I think Chargers have a revenge game with Las Vegas Raiders.
I'll tell you why.
I'm not touching that game.
That's okay.
I'm scared. I think Raiders might win.
Yeah. Raiders got life right now, man.
Like you said earlier, Jeff.
Look at the line.
Pick them pretty much.
Anybody know the history between them?
Chargers are on the road. Chargers on the road. -2 seems feasible.
I would lean Chargers.
I think.
I would leave Raiders,
I'm
bro.
personally leading Raiders for that game.
Yeah, but I will say Herbert is in his bag.
I'd like to say Mike Williams supposed to make his return this week. So
He'll be back this week.
So
That's
in
the
saying
whole-
that, I just think there's just gonna be too many points for the Chargers for Las Vegas to keep up with. I like the Eagles at home versus Tennessee. I know everybody at the table loves Tennessee, but you know what? I like the Eagles at home.
Not this week. I ain't gonna lie.
I like the Eagles at home, predominantly for the fact that Derrick Henry might have a big game rushing because we have been struggling
He
against
is
I
rush.
think you change that Mike to Will. Right, he is going to have a big game.
Like, bro, we had this conversation before, bro. No mites. It's a will, bro.
Yeah.
He's going
Anyways.
to have a great game.
Derrick Henry props this week are literally.
You know it
a goal
yourself.
line.
I think Ryan Tannehill though doesn't have a successful game.
It don't matter. Just feed it to him.
when he's playing.
That's his team.
when
That's Derrick Henry's team, bro.
When he's playing from behind, they
Fuck, man.
won't feed it to him. Take Tennessee.
I'm going to, bro.
Yeah.
God,
Yeah.
Derrick
Anyways,
Henry's have a good game, though. I believe that.
yeah. Anyways, then we're gonna go Kansas City, knock off the Cincinnati Bengals. Patrick Mahomes.
Shit, we all take Kansas City. You better fucking win now, man.
They're going to, bro.
Wait, AK, are you taking them?
No.
Okay.
I'm taking
All
Nah.
right.
Patrick Mahomes hasn't lost a game in November and December in his career, and I think he continues to improve that record. And sorry to say, man, Miami Dolphins, Tua is the only undefeated quarterback left in this league.
Yeah, that's gonna change.
And he's playing your boy Jimmy G.
Not my boy. Chill. Not my boy.
He's not your boy?
No.
Oh, okay.
Who's
Anyways.
your boy over there? Then?
You know, we rock with C-Mac, Debo, the fantasy gods.
Yeah, they can do their thing. Yeah.
Ayuk. Shout out Ayuk.
He's
balling.
been playing.
They're going to need 30 points. What they did against New Orleans, they ain't going to cut it this
Bro,
week. So I
That is
Y'all
not
get-
going to cut
You
it.
guys are going to see Tua's true colors.
we're going to talk about this.
Yeah.
They've been talking about that for a while,
If I would
man.
touch that
about
game, I got
this.
Miami as
think-
well.
I think Tua might just be a good quarterback.
He is, bro. I
I
think
know
they're
you
established that.
don't like him. You haven't liked him for years.
I'll rock with Tua, man.
But are you going to take that credit away from him that he's a good quarterback?
Let me see him perform in the playoffs. That we can.
Alright, bro. We will.
It doesn't
We'll be
matter.
right here.
This is the right-
That's what I grade quarterbacks on.
This is-
As of right now in the
This is
season, what
true.
you're seeing right now, is he not a good quarterback?
You valid.
Oh, he valid.
Oh,
he valid.
He's actually leading the league
He
in
valid.
QBR, actually.
Yeah.
If you didn't know.
Yeah.
Jimmy G has an amazing record in the playoffs. Just saying. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Alright, I'll take Miami, man. Have fun, bro.
We will, bro.
All right, man. We're going to roll over to our touchdown picks, but we're going to clockwise this time. AK, what you got?
Oh, man, I love this week for touchdown plays, man. Start off Mark Andrews. He dropped a touchdown pass last week. You know Lamar's looking for him this week. They're gonna get that back on track. Next, Devontae Adams didn't score last week. High scoring game. You know he wants to rock in the end zone. He's scoring. He's scoring, man. Third pick, Derrick Henry. I gotta go back to back with him.
Oh.
Eagles run defense been looking a little suspect. I got Derrick Henry going for over 150 yards rushing, scoring 1+ touchdowns. I'm telling you,
150?
bro. No, he gonna drop 150. He gonna have a week. I'm telling you, he gonna have a week.
Man, you just gonna say that with Jeff right beside you.
Hey man,
Jeff
it is what it is. It is what it is. I still think Eagles win the game, but Derrick Henry does his thing. But last to close out, Jamal Williams for Detroit. I mean, he's a touchdown machine. You got what? How many touchdowns you got this year? 11.
got like
12?
He's leading the league.
Yeah,
11.
He's
He's in the league?
Yeah, he's in the
He
league.
got 11 or 12, I
Shit.
believe. I love Jamal Williams. I think Lions should find themselves in the red zone a lot that game. So
That motherfucker scores.
Yeah.
That's it.
Now you're balling, man. He's been a baller.
1 yard rushing, 1 touchdown.
Yeah.
Every good.
that's what
So for my time, again, I got Derrick Henry. I think all of us are going to take him.
Yeah.
It's just like, bro, he has to score. After that game, after last game,
For sure.
fumbling, bro, he's due.
He's due, for
He's
sure.
definitely going to score. Second, I got Travis Kelce, bro. I don't know about you guys. Best tight end, in my opinion.
All
in the
reliable.
100%.
And bro, right now he's killing it, bro. And no one's gonna stop him. And then also, leading to my third, I think Saquon, he's due. He's been due. Been due for a game. He scored last week, but or did he score? No, he didn't score last. Did he?
He did.
He did.
Oh, yeah,
He
he
did.
did, my bad.
First half.
He did.
Yeah.
First quarter.
But he has to be ready for the playoffs, bro. He has to lock in.
Playoffs.
And then and then leading to my last, like Iki said, Devontae Adams, great pick. I think like again, he hasn't scored last week. He's gonna go for it, bro. He's gonna get that ball.
For sure.
Definitely gonna get the rock. Chargers
Yeah.
Chargers pass defense isn't that good, so
Yeah, 100%. No one's gonna be able to guard him. That we got.
All right, so I got Derrick Henry. Definitely taking a touchdown. Want to see what the player props come out for him. I can see it just probably around like 100.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I would be comfortable taking that 100 too, but we'll see when it comes out. Josh Jacobs. Can't just let him come back off a week like that and not expect to do something close to it. Travis Kelce, Mahomes. I think that needs to be a high scoring game. Favorite option in the red zone. Then I got Tyreek.
Mm-hmm. No, you're going doubling back.
I'm doubling back. I can't just go out like that.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and then I got C-Mac.
Whoa.
So
I got Tyreek and
He is good, bro.
I got Tyreek
After
and
last game,
Elijah Mitchell's injured.
Yeah, and Elijah's out.
yeah,
Oh, that's
Tyreek and
great.
C-Mac.
They're not great, but like, yeah, it's good for
That's
us.
another. Wouldn't be surprised if that's another high scoring game.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's my
San Fran can keep
those are my
up.
5 picks for my touchdowns.
Hey, man. That's a solid list, man. I'm going to have to go with Devontae to start it off, man.
Sir.
He ain't scored last week. He had a good game. Give him that rock, man. I'm also have to go with Chubb. Feel like Chubb.
Love that.
Chubb's a good guy, man. Deshaun Watson's going to be back. I think he's going to try and get a little easy touchdown. That team's going to be a completely different team with Deshaun Watson. I'm pretty sure it's going to be for the better, but, who knows? It might.
Don't look at me like that, bro.
Deshaun might start off a little rusty. He hasn't played in a while, but in order to get a touchdown for him, he's, get the ball to.
I might have to tell you on that. Chubb.
Read option.
Basically, yeah. He's gonna come up. You be good at football. You gotta play football.
Exactly.
He's definitely gonna be running the ball a lot.
It's gonna be
And look who he's got to rely on if he needs a break.
Hey, maybe Cooper will get a touchdown, but I'm gonna go safe route. I'm gonna go with Chubb.
Yeah.
Tyreek, I agree. I feel like just because last week dropped a couple, he was due for a touchdown last week. He didn't score. I think they're gonna try to get him the ball. I think they're gonna try to make up for it. It's gonna be a high scoring game regardless. So yeah, I see that happening. And then Pollard, Z scored last week. Pollard did not. Going with Pollard. Come on, man. They're playing the Colts.
Not the week before.
I think that's an easy game for the Cowboys to get him a touchdown.
Oh, 100%.
Just good last week. I think Zeke's performance might be an anomaly. It might be. I don't know. Maybe he's back.
I can see him
He's been running.
I can see
the
both
ball.
of them putting up a touchdown next week.
I could see
Yes,
that.
boy.
That's a good man. That's a scary duo right there, man. Wouldn't you
Scary,
agree,
scary.
Jeff? That is a scary duo right there. Pollard and Zeke. Damn, man. I would not want to be in the same division with them. Luckily, my team is not.
Ruffle some feathers there.
That's my parlay, though.
See what you did
My
there.
picks.
All right. Anyways, I'll get into my touchdown picks here, but before I do, I'm gonna have to let you guys know I'm not worried about the ice cream man Zeke. So before I get into it, I'm gonna go again with Kenneth Walker because he does what he does. A good young rookie, Seattle style of football, rush first. So I definitely see that happening. Nick Chubb, I do have to agree with you guys. Deshaun Watson coming back is probably going to be a rush first. They might even run a couple of zone options. And once the defense gets off balance, I believe Nick Chubb will find the ball in the end zone.
Is it Deshaun or Deshaun?
Deshaun. Comment what you guys think it is.
Deshaun or Jason?
Jamal Williams, because he just scored the ball. I think he scored in every game except for one game this season. He's had multiple touchdown games. So I like Jamal Williams. Jared Goff's actually playing at a high caliber of football. Yeah. We'll touch on that game a little bit after, but I definitely do believe Detroit has a good game in Motor City this week. And Josh Jacobs, although he's playing the Chargers, I think he got that dog in him and dog is going to eat. So I believe Josh Jacobs get another touchdown. Tubbs, they're going to bounce back to him because he is the focal point of that offense. But anyways, I said we were going to touch on that Jacksonville game. I'd like to actually talk about it a little bit. I know it's minus 1.5 for Jacksonville, but I do think Detroit's a bang for the buck, and I do believe the line will shift closer to the game time.
I agree.
Man, that game, that's why I want to lay off it, man. Because it feels like a shit show, man.
Look at the total, man. I said at 51. Two trash defenses.
Yeah, I'm going to stay off that.
I mean, I assume Jared Goff's touchdown passes should be set at 1.5. Mm-hmm. I mean, that's a good look on the over. Jamal Williams going to get a touches in the red zone. Look, vice versa on the other side. Christian Kirk should have some value in that game.
Man, Jags are just like such a surprising team. Like were trash to start. That Ravens game threw me off, man, because Trevor Lawrence has been so inconsistent this year.
Mm-hmm.
He has some games where he's looking like the guy, and then other games where he's looking like a bust. I don't know, man. You know what happened in that Ravens game? Matter of fact, man, is the Lions are home, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. It's that damn mascot, man. that mascot, man. Ain't no fucking way. No. We got a clip. What the fuck the mascot was doing?
We'll definitely have that.
Hey, yo, we'll put that right up there, man.
That was something else, bro. When AK called that out, bro. Oh, man.
Hey, who the fuck? Man, that motherfucker wearing
out the field, bro.
That motherfucker's wearing a thong, man. A motherfucking thong. Your players were bro with the bundle. What the fuck?
Who is the Jaguars owner? Khan? How is he allowing that, bro?
Yo, man. Khan.
Come on, bro.
What are you doing, bro?
Oh, wow.
Quit playing, boy.
Man, yeah, but yeah, to go back on it, man, I feel like
Crazy.
it worked. It worked, bro.
Crazy.
They threw that. Baltimore was probably running, but like, who the fuck is this guy? Naked on the field, man.
That was crazy.
Scary game there. No, I ain't gonna lie.
Okay. All right.
I know you like it. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
I was deciding on taking that game, but I like Green Bay better, so I laid off.
I'm cool with agreeing to disagree. I'll do that any day of the week.
Yo, why you always trying to beef me, bro?
Come on, bro. Let's not do this again.
I ain't got no.
I ain't even disagreeing with your pick. I'm just saying it's scary.
We cool.
With episode 19?
Come on now. We cool. I like to talk about Deshaun Watson's return though. And what realistic expectations are for that game.
I feel like Deshaun Watson, you know, he might.
Let's go to sleep real quick. What are you talking about this one?
AK, you got any opinions on this?
Yo, you can say something.
I ain't got nothing to say.
For a reason.
I ain't got nothing to say about Deshaun Watson, man. Y'all just think he's gonna come back and
slang the rock or something?
Nah, he ain't gonna do that, man.
I think he'll throw 20 passes in the game. It's obviously gonna be a rush first game against.
Yeah,
15,
definitely.
15 of those passes should be directly to the floor type throws. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you talking big game over there, man.
Haters gonna hate that.
You like hating over there.
But hey, if he can't perform against Houston, then y'all can't say nothing going forward about Deshaun Watson.
Make up your mind, man. You say he's gonna throw it to the ground, but then he's gonna perform against Houston.
No, I'm saying if he doesn't.
Oh, we can't say anything. That's what he said.
I feel like someone over here was a part of one of those.
Lawsuits, man. You want it, bro. You want it.
So, man, he gonna pay you out, man. He gonna pay you out, man. Don't worry.
Don't worry, you gonna get your money, bro.
Nah, you blaze.
Hey, I think he does come out rusty.
Yeah, I don't think it'd be.
On top of the not playing football, the reason behind him not playing football.
Yeah.
That whole, you don't think that stress going through all that?
I don't know, maybe
and so you're finally coming back, but
who are they playing though?
I'm sure he got connected spiritually, and
they're playing Houston, man.
Let the baggage go.
Houston's a crappy team, and I know there's gonna be some fire in his eyes for this game, man.
Yeah, that's his former
It's a
team.
perfect scenario for it.
It is.
It's the best game he could have came back into.
Former team. Sure.
This
former team, and they suck.
He gonna try to destroy that team, man.
Yeah, they're definitely gonna destroy Giraffe Neck there.
And it's at Houston. Wow.
Yeah.
And it's at Houston, man. What is this? A story? Bro, like, what is this?
It's literally
it's WWE, man. What's going on?
Scripted, bro.
And they definitely flex that for sure. I'll talk about that Buffalo Bills New England game. I didn't hear anybody say they like anything for the game. Or
I don't like that game, man. I hate that game, man.
I want to stay away from this game, to be honest.
I'm too biased. I'm not taking Patriots for the rest of the year. I'll probably go back on that. But, yo, let me tell you something, man. Bills are really good. Pats shaky. There's a lot about that game, man. I feel like a lot of people like the Bills, right? But who knows? Maybe the Patriots.
The line did drop from 4.5 to 4, leaning towards Patriots. I mean, Josh Allen's elbow is still going to be a problem.
That's a big thing right there.
It dropped. It's going
to be a very similar game to the Vikings game.
Yeah.
I hope not. But, you know, I'm not a biased fan. I ain't going to lie when I say this might be a tough game. Man. But hey, that's just me as a non-biased fan. Why would you?
I'm just listening to what you're talking about here. Just making sure that you know.
What do you think about that game?
I don't know. Buffalo just doesn't seem to impress me. They've had a couple very tough weeks.
I was not expecting that from you.
I'm just objective. I'm able to be objective. But they struggled against Cleveland in week 11. And then they struggled against Detroit in week 12. And a lot of teams put up a lot of points on Cleveland. And a lot of teams put up a lot of points on Detroit.
Anybody got an update on Von Miller?
I heard it was 3 weeks.
3 weeks. Wow.
I heard it was 3 weeks, which is a big difference. And New England just let up however many points they just let up to Minnesota last week at 33. I got to say that the New England defense can be tough. I know it's against a very tough team too. Sean McDermott, defense first. I still believe Edmonds is out on defense.
Man, I know that special team's going to be playing extra perfect for that game.
100%.
Bill probably made them run so many laps.
Yeah. They did army training this week.
After last week, man. Come on.
Yeah, no, I got to say I think Patriots cover a spread of 7.5. If I was going to tease it to anything, I think it'll be a fairly close game. I think they might be able to scave out a win. I'm not going to put my eggs in one basket and say that, but I do believe they do have an opportunity, especially with the history of New England through Buffalo. So
we've been getting destroyed by Buffalo, man.
These last, Josh Allen era for
They're
sure.
4-0 the last 4 games, man. Did we play it? We played in the playoffs too, right?
No,
5.
Let's not talk about that.
We lost 5 straight, man.
You guys played in that playoff game, though.
No, we did not.
So
we did not. We played similar to Philly against Tampa, man. We got destroyed. You know what I'm saying?
Talk your shit.
We both played bad day.
We were playing Tom Brady.
Yeah, Josh Allen is. I guess Josh Allen's a scrub. No, Josh Allen's a scrub, right?
Yeah,
he must be a scrub.
Just saying, he ain't Tom Brady.
Everybody say everything.
I'm just saying. Well, he fell out of that contention real quick there. So, anyways, we don't have to talk about that right now. There, Pittsburgh ATL.
Man, Pittsburgh, bro.
I like Pittsburgh, man.
Of course,
I like Pittsburgh. It's a pick'em game.
Oh wait,
yeah.
Pittsburgh.
Don't start.
It's not me. I'm talking about him.
Oh,
me?
Who you like?
I don't have a pick in that game. I can't pick. I'm staying away.
I would not bet it, but I would take Pittsburgh because I like Pittsburgh. That's why. But if I were to put a unit on it, like half a unit, maybe a unit, nothing crazy, not 2 units.
I appreciate the Steelers for last week. I'm leading Steelers this week, but I ain't touching that game.
You need to get a Pickett jersey, Devin.
Around this time of the year, Mike Tomlin.
Pittman.
Around this around this time of the year, Mike Tomlin seems to always get his team right.
But he's never had a losing season, and this season he is going to have a losing season.
How many losses do they have? They can
7.
He can run the table.
Man, come on, man.
Shout out Mike Tomlin, man.
He's a good coach, man.
You know what? I actually like the Steelers this week. I do. I think they'll win. I know Kenny Pickett has 3 touchdown passes, 8 interceptions, which is
I
terrible.
did not know that.
Yeah, which is terrible.
I did not know that.
Which is
terrible. Been hyping him up, man.
Crazy.
But they just win games. 6 of his 8 interceptions that happened in his first 2 starts, which were 0-2 starts. While TJ Watt was out, I know he plays defense, but somehow TJ Watt always affects the offense. So, and I also think the Commanders. Sorry to disagree with you. I think they continue their steamroll right now.
Against the Giants.
That's just a hard team to
I don't know.
To bang against. You know what I mean?
I'll be confirmed for Saturday.
13-10 Giants win. That's my prediction there.
I like the under though.
Minus 2.5.
To be honest, I might just move to the under.
The under is definitely going to kick up for sure.
Once they call that out, then
minus 2.5. That's a crazy spread. That's a crazy spread.
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't think Giants cover that. Plus 2.5. I don't think they cover that, man.
Oh, let me see what happens Sunday, right?
Yeah.
Anyways, I think Patrick Mahomes is clear in sole possession of the MVP race right now. And that's just that.
I know it's not even close anymore.
Yeah, it's not a conversation. Right?
Yeah, it's not a conversation right now. So
Unless something crazy happens.
and he's undefeated in
Back end.
November, December. If he continues that streak of staying undefeated, I mean, Jalen had a good run at it, but my boy has no chance.
Yeah.
Oh wow, you ready to admit that?
I mean, there is still 6 weeks of the NFL football season.
Bro, yeah, man.
What about Tua, man?
I don't think Tua has a chance with Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah,
Patrick Mahomes is playing at a different type of historic
fucked, bro.
record. It's crazy.
Like, the loss they're gonna have versus San Fran isn't really gonna help his cause either this week.
Shut up, man.
Come on,
I
man.
feel like Tua's success is more shared with Waddle and Reek.
Of course.
Yeah, but man, it's Andy.
A lot to do with
Mahomes, you
Reed,
can say
man.
you got Kelsey, so it's like,
Yeah, but
that's a different
Andy
category
Reid's a
too.
wizard, man. He's been an offensive wizard for 20 years.
Yeah.
Like he's actually, I don't even know how he does it. It's crazy because he was an offensive lineman, and they say most offensive linemen, once they turn to the coaching staff, they actually turn into run first teams. But he stayed pass first between Donovan McNabb, Michael Vick,
That's
Kevin
crazy.
Cobb, all the guys through the course of his career, and then came over to Kansas City, and then was a pass first with Alex Smith, I think was there at the time, and then into the Patrick Mahomes era. So I mean,
Yeah, it's
And-
crazy for what he's done.
yeah, he's done a lot, man. But Andy Reid, don't smite him. I know Bill Belichick takes clear rankings of best coach of all time, but I got to say the runner-up would have to be Andy Reid, at least in this 21st century.
Yes, the 21st century. Yes.
All right, you got anything else?
Hey, man, what about that Seahawks game? Sure, he should be covering that spread.
I heard, bro, chill.
Oh, but the spread, but they're winning that game.
They're winning the
They'll
game.
win that game.
They're
covering that -8.
I think
I'll go
if you can tease that 6.5, I think they cover. The Seahawks
I would-
cover.
I'm not touching that.
Seahawks win by a touchdown.
I don't really see any value in that game, to be honest.
Yeah,
They win by a
Seahawks are
touchdown.
shit. The Eagles are shit.
Gino, is he throwing a pick?
Yeah.
Getting sacked.
See, there's going to be a couple of these games. Still going to be tight in that NFC West, man. Especially after San Fran loses this week. They're just going to totally tighten that up. That division.
Yeah,
So-
and it's, oh, fuck.
Most
We're
definitely.
not definitely losing.
So,
Man, you really love Gino, man.
no, I'm good off that.
Are you sure?
I promise you I'm good off that. But that's crazy. So, you guys got anything else? How we looking?
No,
Just wait for those player props to come out.
Yo,
Wait for
Stay tuned for Saturday, Sunday. We're gonna have those posted on Instagram.
sure.
Free tickets, man. Just
Easy,
make
man.
sure.
If you forgot,
Gamble responsibly.
if you forgot to pause earlier, you still have the opportunity to pause right now. Like and subscribe. Share it to your family.
Share the video. Share the video.
Share it to your family, your friends, your kids, your dog, birds, whatever you got to do, man. Thank you guys for another episode of NLS.
Yes, sir.